that come with being a fat black woman that white people don't have. For one thing, I can give people bad cooking advice, and they will always take it no matter what. Like, people just look at me and assume I can cook. But don't let this, eating disorder fool you. This is all Ben & Jerry's ice cream, not fried chicken. So another thing about being black is black people, we age like vampires. We age a lot slower than everyone else. A lot of people don't know this, but Morgan Freeman is actually 5,000 years old. That's right, black don't crack. Like I don't need to use anti-aging cream. I just throw on some cocoa butter and I call it a day. But the downside to that is, as a fat person, cocoa butter smells really good. So it makes you hungry. So sometimes I like to lick myself like a cat. Just pretend I'm eating ice cream. But another perk of being a fat black woman is I'm naturally curvy. So I don't need breast implants, I don't need butt implants, But the downside to that is sometimes I'll check my breasts for lumps. And sometimes I'll get a false alarm because it's just food that got stuck in my bra. So, but as a black person, one of the privileges I have is that I can say things that white people can't say. I can talk about how proud I am to be a black woman, and I can say things like, I am black excellence.
Yeah, girl, yeah.
White people can't do that. You can't get on stage and talk about, I am white excellence, because if a white person got up here and did that, we'd all expect a hate crime to follow right after. One time I told that joke and everybody froze and got real stiff, is she gonna say the N-word? I would never say the N-word in front of white people. Another thing about black people is we make everything sound cool, no matter what it is. I can just I can look at you, sir, and I can say, you got mad ribs. And you have no idea what I'm talking about. But you can tell I'm giving you a compliment, it means you're charming, But if a white person was you got mad ribs, it sounds like they're telling you got a disease. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound as good. Let's try it. Ma'am, can you look at the guy next to you and say, you are dripping from head to toe with ribs? Yeah, you. You can compliment your son, you are dripping from head to toe with ribs. You can do it. You are dripping from head to toe with ribs. See, it sounded like she told you have syphilis. It didn't sound as cool as when I said it to you. But another perk about being a black woman is that I can go places by myself and not look creepy. Because when white guys go places by themselves, it's oh, what's he doing? I can go to the playground and women don't clutch their kids when they see me coming or anything, They might clutch their purses, but they know their kids are okay. But joke's on them, because I'll still candy from a baby in a fucking heartbeat. But I think the best part for me about being a fat black woman, one of the privileges, is whenever I go to karaoke, as soon as I walk through the door, there's always some drunk white lady who thinks that I didn't hear her, but she always whispers to her friend real loud, she looks like she can sing. And it's true because I can't sing. But I just sound better when both of us aren't drunk, So I wanted to sing you guys a song about the privileges of being a fat black woman. And this is to the tune of Michael Jackson's Bad. Can I get some clapping? My skin is brown, I'm such a snack. Look at my age, the black don't crack. Got curly hair, just like my mother. Gonna whip me out some cocoa butter. Put it on, rub it in to my melanin. Alright, got music deep within my soul. And when I dance, my jellies roll. Bag up on cheese, better watch your back. Black excellence on the attack. Well, they say that I'm 30, but I'm really 62. When I bring food to the cookout, you know that I come through because I'm black and fat. You know it. You know I'm black and fat. You know it. You know I'm black and fat. Come on, you know. And I named my cat Barack Obama. He's our first black president. He's black. Friendly, I love it. Like, Tucson is like so friendly. You guys are like the halfway house of Arizona. Like, you don't turn anybody away. Everybody loves it. Well, one thing I noticed when I got to Tucson is everybody looks like they've either been on Maury, Jerry Springer, or Steve Wilkos. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Tucson, you may be 49th in education, but you're number one in my heart. One time I told that joke and this lady got mad. She was like, well, if you don't like it here, just leave. And I'm like, but then where would I buy my fentanyl? Scottsdale? You're more of an OxyContin problem. But before I moved here to Tucson, I actually lived in Japan for 8 years. And going from Tokyo to Tucson has done wonders for my self-esteem. Like, I went from Tokyo, where everyone's 120 pounds, to Tucson, where everyone looks like a non-playable character from Grand Theft Auto. When I was living in Japan, I taught English at this high school, and there's another black English teacher there too, so everyone thought we were the same person, even though we looked nothing alike. Her name was Kelly, and she was a bitch. I really hated her, you know, and I was really scared that she'd like commit a crime or something, but I'd get arrested for it. You know, like they dragged me down to the station. We know it's you. We got you on camera. It's not me, I didn't do it. They're like, shut up, Lizzo! And I met Kelly's husband one time, he's Japanese. So I thought about going to her house when she wasn't there and ruining her marriage. But I never really did it. But a lot of people when I was in Japan, they just assumed that I wasn't American because I was black, you know, because they think only white people are American. So, like, one time I was in a taxi going to the airport, and the taxi driver was like, you going home? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, back to Africa. And I was like, no. But have you been back to your village since the attacks? I saw that documentary, Godzilla -1. And, you know, he just kept talking about Africa. So finally I told him, I was like, look, I don't like to talk about it. There's a civil war going on in my home country of Wakanda. It's between the two great houses, Slytherin and Hufflepuff. And he just stopped listening. And then for a while I worked at this kindergarten, and there was this Japanese mom there who she just did not believe I was American, you know, because I'm black. So every day I'd come to work, and every day she'd quiz me on something about American culture. So finally I just did the most American thing I could think of, and I shot her. I feel a little bad because now Kelly's doing 10 to 15 for a have expecting our second child. So before I go, I wanted to sing you guys a song about Kelly. And this is to the tune of Alicia Keys' Girl on Fire. She's just a bitch and she's a liar. Saltier than the sea, and she's coming my way. We all hate her in the office, she's a liar. Spreading rumors casually, holding the truth at bay. Oh, bitch walking around talking trash, might have to beat her ass. Oh, she don't know what I got planned, not afraid to go in. This bitch is a liar. This bitch is a liar. Gonna set her car on fire. How did she get higher? Oh, everybody looks to the light, 'cause they can see a car light up the night. Watch it as it brightens up the sky. Don't say that I didn't warn you, girl. Go ahead and clutch your pearls. Now you gonna watch it burn, baby, burn, baby. Your car is on fire. And I slashed your tires. That's what I do to liars. Enjoy the bonfire. Burn, 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 burn. Burn, burn, burn. Crispy burn, burn. Burn to the ground. Burn, 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 burn. Burn, burn, burn. Watch it all burn. Sweet and grand. Now she's a bitch whose car's on fire. Thank you for listening, guys.
That was awesome, guys. Well, we're going to take a 10-minute intermission so you guys can get some more drinks, and then we'll come back.